Hey, welcome back to Sarge Streams. I'm Sarge, and I'm bringing music reactions to the front lines to you guys today. And today we're doing MGK, Don't Let Me Go. The official music video is 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Here's what I'm going to say. I know I'm not necessarily plugged into specifically hip hop because I'm a variety music reaction channel that goes around and kind of does a little bit of everything, right? I'm also not a bar breakdown channel for those that are interested. It doesn't mean I don't get the bars. It's just I'm not going to stress myself out trying to point them all out to most of the people that already know they're there and they're just looking to see if I catch them. I mean, that seems, I get it, I understand it. At the same time, we're going to go with the general overall feel of this and what he's actually talking about. We're going to look at the visuals and hopefully I can be a positive distraction for your day, especially if you're out there, struggling and having a hard time. I kind of understand what the video is about, even though we haven't seen it, because of all the thumbnails out there from the millions of reactors that have already done this video. Again, I have not seen the video. I don't know exactly what he's going to be talking about in this, but I do believe that there is a huge element of mental health involved with it, and I'm going to assume that those are surrounded by the circumstances in his personal life that he's going to divulge to us today. Um, with that being said, hey, look, for the most of this, man, if you're new, welcome on in. If you're returning, I do truly appreciate you all watching regardless. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. At the same time, if you do none of that, just thank you for watching because that's really the main goal. Again, I know there's a lot of monetization and things out there, whatever on the channels and stuff like that. But the real thing is this, man. I just hope you watch. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please do that. At the same time, guys, go over to MGK's channel. Show him some love if you're a fan. Go out to his music and Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and all the other places it might be, and go show him some love. Again, I don't know what the video is about, but if he created this, then I'm assuming that he needs some right now, right? I mean, because I imagine just like these music reactions are with me, they're a therapy. So I assume they're very similar to him, except for he's the one actually creating the art. With that being said, let's jump in this. I hope you guys love it. I hope I love it. Let's see what MGK is talking about. I know I don't have any of him on my channel, and it's because he hasn't dropped anything new since I become a reactor that I was interested in. But this looks like it might be one of the realest things out there, and if that's the case, I'm all about it because that's what we want to strive to have, I guess I should say, on the channel. All right, let's do this.
Lately my thoughts eating me alive. Laid in the bed thinking maybe that hate will finally go away if I'm not alive. Wish I didn't listen just like I wish they.
Wow. Okay. Again, I didn't know where this is going to go. I knew there was going to be a tone to this, okay? Because you could just tell from the thumbnails when people are breaking down and doing all these things. Like, I'm not saying it's not real. I'm not harping on that. I'm just saying you can kind of tell where this is going. He's already alluded to the S word, right? Ultimately. I mean, so that already tells you exactly where this is going, and that's fine. We're just going to bring it back a little bit. Quick observation.
Lately my thoughts eating me alive. Laid in the bed thinking maybe that hate will finally go away if I'm not alive. Wish I didn't listen just like I wish they would understand me one time. I had a breakdown and tatted my entire body except one line.
Whoa.
Everything's just fine. Slipping again, there I go slipping again. I'm acting different again. I see my family's reflection every time I look in the cup and I sip it again. After the same.
Wow, man. Okay, first of all, where the hell is he at here? But he's doing the beat, like the little percussion and stuff with markers. It looks like the lids or whatever of the marker. I think they're still plugged into it. But he said that he sees his family cup when he drinks it, right? That old adage as far as like the old same old, and he's still drinking it. You know what I'm saying? Wow, the traumas and the things. Wow. Okay. All right, let's back it up just a little bit. But yeah, there's the markers there. And then he also said that he tatted his entire body. So he went what? Full Ronnie Radke? Wow, man. Holy crap, dude. I mean, there are some people in the world, I think, more so probably in like indigenous places, but I know like like when I was out in Hawaii, there's a lot of culture out there where they tattoo a lot of their body and things of that nature, and it's a part of their culture. And then there's other people that use it as therapy. They like that, like pain therapy per se. I wonder if that's what he was thinking. Don't know. Maybe it's because he said he had like a mental breakdown and he just he wasn't thinking any of that stuff. He just went and did something impulsively, right? Make himself feel better. That's what I'm guessing, right? All right, let's keep going.
Again. I see my family's reflection every time I look in the cup and I sip it again. After the sins, tell me after all the sins, will I be mentioned again? Why do I care? If in the end it's just me and God, like I'm Christian again.
Whoa.
Yeah. Slim, bring the beat in.
All right, before the beat comes in, and again, I'm sorry I'm stopping so much, but there's a lot to unpack here. So it's like, I'm one of those individuals, just so you know, my mind races like a million miles a minute. And so if I don't get the thought out now, it'll be lost, man. And then there'll be no credibility to the reaction because I'll just sit there mouth open the whole time. And so we can't do that. Just incredible, man. Let's back it up. But I guess another observation I'm going to say here is again, I don't really follow MGK, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. The last thing I really remember of MGK was the Eminem battle, which is subjective, but for most people, he lost. And then he started doing rock and doing some other things out there. And that's really all I really know on him. And it's not because I'm not like, I'm lazy and I don't want to do the work. It's just nothing that he's put out so far since I've been a music director has caught my attention yet, but this does. So that's why we're here. All right. Anyway, let's go.
God, like I'm Christian again.
Finding religion, huh?
Slim, bring the beat in. Before my dad left the earth, he made sure I took on every quality I didn't want. I was supposed to die at birth. Gave me a chance and I fucked it up. Give me another one. I've been running from secrets I hid.
I know I am stopping on a lot of these bars just because it's relevant. He said that he was supposed to die at birth. If you gave him another shot, he this time he'd do it right. Holy crap, man. I was premature too, by the way. I wasn't as small as him, I don't think. I was 3 pounds and 6 ounces. I was born 2 months early, man. I get it. All right, let's keep going.
As a kid and I never confronted him. I just called mom. Said I forgive her for not being there when I needed one.
Wow.
I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go. Who am I?
Whoa. All right, so again, he basically said that he forgives his mom for not being for her not being in his life. That's a big step, man. That's huge forgiveness, because I don't know how old MGK is specifically, but I assume he's like late 20s, early 30s, I'm guessing, somewhere in that realm. And if you've held on to that for that long, that's amazing, man. And I'm proud of that part of it, Wow. That's amazing. And then he said earlier that he, maybe he's dabbling back into Christianity, I guess. All right, let's just keep going. I'll bring it back a little bit and we'll go.
Let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go. Who am I when the music stops? And the character that I've been playing is really just broken and fucking lost. I swear I've been telling you over and over again in all of these songs, but they don't hear nothing I'm writing because they're too busy trying to write me off. And they go on and on and on.
Wow, man. So he basically says in here that, people are trying to write him off and just all the traumas that's happened to his life so far. Like I'm sure he's going to keep going. There's quite a bit here, man. And that's the thing is he's talking about his mental health and how he's processing all this trauma. And at the same time, it doesn't sound like he has like a lot of people in his corner. I don't know why, but just, I don't know, maybe he doesn't like, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll figure it out.
Because if we just sat and talked, you'd see that it's just hard for me to be vulnerable because I blocked it off. I got trust issues. Growing up, no one was there to hear what I thought. My heart was broken like my ribs as a kid when me and my father fought. Yeah,
Okay, so so maybe that's what it is right there. I know you're like, don't stop the video if you don't know the answer. Maybe if you watched, you'd figure it out. I get it, okay? But I'm trying to piece this together little by little here. And so it sounds like he had a lot of family trauma growing up. I understand that, actually. I understand the whole idea of a lot of domestic violence growing up. So in his case specifically, he was fighting his father and had broken ribs. So like he didn't trust him. You know, he didn't feel like he could go to him or whatever, and whatever the rift was. And so maybe that's why he doesn't have any of the backing. You know, is like he just left the family because it was abusive. And like he didn't look back, and that's why there is nobody else. I don't know. We'll figure out more. But all the same, when it's all said and done, man, that's sad. It really is. It honestly is, man. This is probably the realest shit I've heard in a while, honestly.
Medicating with something that I cannot pronounce, but it's what the doctor gave me. Rehab patient with a pen and some paper, the psychiatrist keeps evaluating. How can I live with the fact that my hand wasn't on her stomach when we lost the baby? I don't got no one to turn to, cause everyone's dead in my life that was trying to raise me.
Wow, man. Okay, so first of all, he said everybody in his life that was trying to raise him is dead. Now, I don't know if he means that figuratively or literally. Okay, so there's that. That answers my question earlier. And then the other side of it, where they're trying to medicate you and you just don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the answer to everything. You're sad, depressed, you have family issues, whatever, and this, that, the other. Here, let's just push some pills. All right. Wow, man. And then he talked about the miscarriage. Is he still married? I don't know his whole life. Okay, so but at one time he was either boyfriend, girlfriend, or married to Megan Fox, right? Did they lose a baby then? Wow, man, that's rough, dude. I don't know how that feels, and I hope I never find out. Not that I'm gonna be trying to have kids at this age, but all the same, man, I feel for you, dude. I really do. That sucks.
Baby, I don't got no one to turn to, cause everyone's dead in my life that was trying to raise me. Searching for someone to tell me who I really am. I don't know when I look in the mirror. Constantly dreading the day that the audience might not be screaming for me anymore. Feeling of dying alone and not leaving anything behind is my biggest fear.
Whoa.
Guess the person that I love is if I'm never coming back after I leave out the door. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go.
I like how the beat comes in with the distortion, and I also like in the end line to that where he's like, you know, I'm coming back, don't let me go, and then he's like, um, please don't let me go, or he flips it up in the little end portion, basically. And to me, it feels like, you know, when you're teetering on a decision that you really don't want to make, like, because he'd already referenced the S word earlier, right? I don't know what YouTube does and doesn't like, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be hit for craziness on that, you know, but it's like literally, man, the dude's struggling. You can tell that. Let's say that, man. I probably have touched everything that he's talking about in this video so far. And what I'll say is, man, you know, this is the side of, you know, the guy when he set out, I'm sure he's like, I just want to be an awesome rapper or a musician or artist or something, right? And he's, you know, and then all these things in life transpire, you know, while he's doing this. And I realize not all these things were relevant at the time because they probably didn't even exist because they're in his youth and things of that nature. But like, he's just literally struggled his whole way up to the point where he's at right now, and now he's just kind of sitting there looking down at the, you know, the barrel, right? That's crazy, man. I feel for you. I think the biggest thing I'll say is I hope he finds his peace. Because as an older guy, and for those that don't know, I'm 47 years old, okay? And not that that's old, but it's probably older than Machine Gun Kelly. You're going to find that peace, man, that's the greatest freedom of them all, man. It really is. But anyway, I digress. Let's keep going. I know you want to see this. I know I've stopped it a million times. I'm sorry.
I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go.
That's dope, man. Shout out to everybody, MGK and everybody, Sam Cahill. I don't know any of these people, but all the same, everybody that had anything to do with this, obviously, shout out to them in any particular fashion there. This is dope, man. This is probably the realest shit I've ever heard. Well, I've heard this year. Let me say that for sure. Okay, not ever heard, but heard this year. As far as the music reactions and things are going, like, dope, man. Simplistic sort of video, you know, as far as like how it was filmed. I did very much appreciate the black and white silhouette. I think well, I mean, that's used in a lot of different ways in art. The person that I was thinking of specifically was either NF or like Tom McDonald had done some similar type stuff, I think, at one time. Um, Again, it's not about comparison. We're not doing the Thief of Joy crap around here, okay? It's just where I'd seen some of this. And like I said, it's real. It's awesome. I hope you guys loved it. I don't want to ramble on, but just go over and show MGK all the love you can everywhere that you can. And at the same time, if you'd please like, comment, share, and subscribe for me, and you like what I'm doing over here and you get the concept of what I'm trying to create, I would love it. And for all those that watch, regardless if you do any of all that stuff, I really do appreciate you. Thank you for that. With that being said, I'm Sarge. Eat well, be safe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.